Hey folks, this is Matt aka Slash, and welcome back to the VintageBeef Fan Server. I've got the shell around the mechanism for the, what do you want to call it? Monostable circuit door, I guess? Pocket doors? Working pretty well. The only downside is that, the sticky pistons are visible when the door is closed. But you can't really see it unless you're standing right in the doorway. Or like you're over here. So I'm just going to kind of let that go. Anyway, today, what we're going to be working on is an automatic wardrobe. This is something that I want to have. I want to actually have two of these. I want to have one that I can step into that I can get like my general outfit on, and I want to have one where I can get like a super outfit on, like my, best diamond armor or whatever. So, in order to do that, I think I'm going to put one over here and one over here. And the way we're going to do it is like so. It's actually going to be up sort of on a platform. So, I'm going to have to figure out a way to actually step up onto it that looks nice once I have this built. We're going to be up here like this, and then actually this block here, it's 3 wide by 3 tall by 5 deep. We're going to put a dropper under here like this with a pressure plate on it like so. We're going to have some dispensers on the sides like this. This will actually hold the armor. And they're dispensers instead of droppers so that I automatically put them on whenever it activates. And then we'll have a couple more droppers here like this. And then off of the ceiling here, we'll place another dropper like so. So what that gives me is 8 spots. 4 spots for armor. And then I'm thinking probably, gimme, whatever. I'm thinking probably armor, right? And then bow, sword, arrow, and maybe a pickaxe. Because I think those are probably the things that I'm going to need. Or maybe food, maybe like a steak or something. Because I figure in a situation where I've died, I've come back here, I respawn, I'm going to want to armor up real quick, and then get moving. So, but that's the beauty of it. These droppers here in the middle, I can put any 4 things in here I want, so I'll figure that out later. Now, if I step on this, it automatically powers the dropper it's on, this and these 3 blocks around it, but it doesn't power these other 4. So we're going to have to run some redstone to do that. So we're actually going to dig underneath. Like so. And we're going to run some redstone out like this. Let's see, I actually don't need the rest of this. This was just for me to figure out what kind of spacing I needed. So let's pick all that up. So we got the redstone coming out like this. And then we're going to get some slabs together because we're going to run up like that. And then it's actually going to go stair step up this way. Like that. And we'll put that on there. Split the redstone signal out like so. And then so that these lines don't connect with this line and interfere, we're going to put repeaters in there like that. And that's all there is to it. Now, let's go ahead and put like a little stair step thing on it. Maybe something like that, or actually, let's go, oops, That is not my axe. Let's go like that, and we'll go here and here. And we'll go like that. Something like that. So now if I step up here, the whole thing activates. So let's go give it a shot. Let's take out, let's put the sword, let's put the bow in here, the sword in here, we'll put an arrow in there, put my pick up there, and doesn't matter which piece of armor goes in which one of these, because they're all going to trigger. So do something like that, right? So I've got no armor on, I got no weapon, no tools, nothing like that. And then I step up here, and I'm all set to go. Gotta reorder things maybe a little bit, but that's all there is to it. And I've got my armor fully equipped. Fantastic. So let's see if we about putting a shell on this here. I like the spruce for this, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to put a couple torches down on the inside. Bring that around here like so. And we'll get rid of that. Something like this maybe. And then how to cover up. Where's my dirt? There's my dirt. How to cover this up. Don't need to do an amazing job here. Maybe we'll do some stairs along there, maybe. Ow. I'm okay with it not really, like, connecting with the ceiling. Although I may change my opinion on that later. Actually, because that's there like that. I think I would like it to connect to the ceiling. Well, I'm also okay with it being basically a box. So, I'm not going to work too hard here to get it looking pretty. At least not yet. Maybe later. If I feel like it, I will devote a little bit of time to trying to... Hey, it's Drew! Hey, Drew! I'll devote a little bit of time to trying to get this looking a little bit more presentable. And like so. Alright, how's that look? Not too shabby. And if we get a few stairs... I don't have enough planks for stairs. What happened to the rest of my spruce? There it is. I'm very stingy when it comes to my crafting. Like, I don't like to craft a whole bunch of stairs because you can't uncraft them. So if you end up actually not needing them all, you're out of luck. And you kind of have to live with them. At least with slabs, you can sort of just slam the slabs on top of each other. and make it look like it's a full block. And let's put a torch up there for now. I think I'll put a pumpkin or something up there. Drew was talking about needing to find an easier way to get quartz. So, let's see here. And apparently he has found the solution. We'll see what he has to say that is. But yeah, that'll work. And I'm going to build an identical one over there off camera. I'm going to have one of them be the awesome armor. Probably that one over there will be the awesome armor. And then... Hello? Glitchy half slab? And then this one here will be just the general armor. Because I figure, you know, I get up from bed, I respawn, I come over here, I get some general armor, and move on with my day, kind of thing. And that would work out well. Do I have, actually, any glowing pumpkins up here? No, I do not. Alright, well, I will handle the lighting for that at a later time. Alright, that's what we were trying to get to last time and ran out of time for. So I'm glad that that is done. Oop. Still got to figure out exactly how I want to have the rest of the bedroom here set up, and then the overall lighting for this area. But I don't have any ideas on that yet, so I'm just going to let that go. I also haven't gotten around to putting down the nether brick blocks down there. How nice. Dragon of Fate has a trade. I guess it's just a persistent option in his menu. Whoop. Which way is it? I think it's that way. I'm all confused now. Alright. Well, let's move on to the next thing, shall we? So our good pal Drew has been quite busy as of late. You can go check out his videos to see his progress on this. I know he showcased this relatively recently. But he has done quite a bit of work on his flying base of operations here. We'll take a quick little tour. I think it's supposed to be like a spacecraft kind of theme. And these are like energy beams holding it aloft over the landscape. And then over here he has a water elevator for swimming yourself up to the top, which has its funky strobe effect as you go through the blocks of water. There we are. Looking pretty cool. And this is a drop, I believe, here. Yep. Down to a fountain. But yes, I'm very much liking what he's got done with the build so far. This kind of cooling system, I think you referred to it. The symmetrical but asymmetrical design, that it's not, you know, just divide the circle up into 3/4, that it's often diagonals over there but straight across over there. I think that's pretty cool. However, now Drew is a good friend, right? And I wish him all the best with his base. But there are some concerns here that I think need to be addressed. And this is one of them. It's very easy to just walk yourself right off the edge of this place. There's no safety rails or anything. Very unfortunate. Not to mention the fact that, look at this. All this lava is being held back by panes of glass that are, what, 2 pixels thick? That doesn't seem very well reinforced. Oh no! It causes connection timeouts as well. There's some serious issues here. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Alright, and I'm back. Almach took a look at things. Apparently the new network code that's in this snapshot, that's for Minecraft 1.7, was causing some sort of bizarre issues, but seems to be back to normal now. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, right, there's no handrail, so you can fall off very easily. There's the lava situation, causing some potential issues. I'm trying to think, what else have I noted about this? Oh, the potential hazard of drowning in this elevator of his. You know, if you're not paying attention, you know, you're gonna end up just kind of hovering there. And look, my breath is going down, and that's horrible. So, I think something needs to be done about this. Authorities need to be notified, and the only authorities, that's scary. The only authorities that I can think of for such a thing, unfortunately, also happen to be my new nemesis, the R-Team. So, I've come here back to Spawn to see about filing a complaint with this inspection company that Arjenkos has started. And I believe... There's Vaughn coming back. I believe it is up here. Definitely not a secret office. Our team inspection services. Our team secret office. Apparently somewhere in Daughter's home decor shop. Open soon. Which, I don't know. Seems open to me. There is no secret office upstairs. Fresh baked cookies. We appreciate your business. Oh, really? Sweet. I'll take one. Thank you very much. So apparently this is the R team offices. It looks like a ceiling fan there with a light. Very nice. I like the dark tinted windows. That's very amusing. What else we got over here? Building safety complaint. So we'll go in there in just a second. Looks like a record player for the lounge here. Very nice little, seat to wait in. Not murder supplies, consisting of multiple diamond swords. So that seems legit. Oh, what do we got here? We got some maps of Spawn, apparently. Interesting. Do these actually line up? These don't seem like they're lining up. Are they turned wrong? Just out of curiosity? No, I guess... I don't know. Maybe they're not from adjacent areas. That would make sense. Anywho, building safety complaints. I happen to have one right here in my inventory. I'm going to go ahead and drop it in the box for future consideration. Now, I'm not going to read it in this video because I'm going to go ahead and let you check out RJ's video when he has it up. Which, given my current backlog, I'm suspecting that it might already be up by the time this video comes out. So I'll have a link to his channel in the description of this one. So you can go check it out, check his channel out, find the video in which he receives the complaint, and hopefully addresses my concerns. So, not that I'm necessarily the one who's actually submitting the complaint. That doesn't need to become public knowledge, you understand. Such things need to be treated delicately. I don't want... Uh-oh. Oh, no! When did this happen? There seems to have been a fire at the map seller place. That's oh goodness! I have not seen. I have not seen this. This is no good. Oh, I can't jump up there. This is quite unfortunate here. There must have been a significant blaze. Whoops! Dang it! Took out part of the support beam for this. Uh-oh. And all of this support here, I think. I guess that's what this would have been resting on, was on this. Wonder when that happened. Usually a fire, like a lightning fire, doesn't cause problems such as that. Yeah, it burned part of this one too. I don't know, was there... Oh, this is Mike's free egg shop, I think. It burnt part of that down. The sign's gone and everything. Oh no! Spawn building seems okay. Looks like it must have just been in this area. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by this, but this caught me completely off guard. Pet sheep there. Anyway, yeah, so we'll have to see what RJ has to say about the state of Drew's base currently. And I think that's probably going to do it for this episode. I've had a bunch of cuts and whatnot, so I think it's a little bit shorter than usual. And I apologize for that. But, like I said, I'm a bit behind on getting content up, so I don't want to spend a whole lot of time recording, because I need to spend a lot of time editing and rendering and converting to a format that YouTube supports, etc., etc. So, yeah, thanks very much for watching. GG. And we will see you in the next episode. Wait, before you go, I got level 30 on my way back to my base, so I wanted to do a quick enchant. We're going to throw 30 levels on a fishing rod. And... perfect! Unbreaking 3, Lure 2, Look at the Sea 2. I think that's the best fishing rod you can get. Fantastic. Alright. See you next time.